Oh yeah, my friends, it's been almost a year since Doctor Who released. This was a pretty dope set, man. I more or less skipped out on it, I gotta be honest. But what stood the test of time? What flopped? And what are the hidden gems? What are my favorite budget designs? Don't worry, my friends, old Nicky G is here to talk cards all day long and into the night. And if you like these videos, get in the Patreon, brother, get in the Discord. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to survive, my dudes. As of right now, right this very minute in 2024, you can still snag the entire set of Commander decks for $180 shipped, which is $45 per deck. Remember that the next time the FOMO demon comes out of your butt, tells you to buy something. You know what? It's going to be there, man. Don't pre-order. Wait until the reviews are in. $45 per deck ain't bad. There does appear to be a bit of a spread, though. Two are $33, one is $89, one is $53. I don't know, man. I don't have any money anyways. I gave it all to my ex-wife. She's the flesh duplicate. You know, that's what they call her, dude. Speaking of which, there she is. The most expensive card in the set at $13 plus is the flesh duplicate. Blue for a creature shapeshifter rebel. It's a 0/0. You may have this entered as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it has Vanishing 3 if that creature doesn't have Vanishing. Looks like my damn ex-wife out there, man. Just kidding, lawyers. You know, take it easy. But there is something fetching about a flesh duplicate, you know? This is really just a cheap clone. Sticks around for 3 turns, but it's just a reprint away from being worth it. Way too pricey at 13 bucks. Now how about this card? Everybody Lives. 1 and a white for an instant. All creatures gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Players gain hexproof until end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn, and players can't lose the game or win the game this turn. $13 as well for this. It's a damn heroic intervention for everybody. This blunts quite a few strategies and basically neuters all win conditions for a turn cycle. And we all know how many times people say, if only I had one more turn. It's kind of a neat card, man, but if there's instant speed stuff that people are doing to win the game, this might not make it happen because they can just do it next upkeep. Now how about this guy? Is this guy worth it? Cybermen Squadron, 7 generic mana, artifact creature, Cyberman, it's a 5/5. Non-legendary artifact creatures you control have Myriad, dude. $10 for this little Cybermen Squadron. I like this card. Maybe not $10 like it, you know, but an artifact creature deck, especially one with ETB effects, you can be in any colors too. You're going to put in a lot of work. I was part of a Cybermen Squadron for quite a while back in 2012, dude, but we disbanded. Now check this card out, the Displaced Dinosaurs. 5 green creature dinosaur, it's a 7/7. As a historic permanent you control enters, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur creature in addition to its other types, man. Good grief, dude. It's a Stegosaurus. That's what the Doctor Who said. Good grief indeed. Everything is a damn Stegosaurus. This is nuts with tiny stinky little artifacts. Dude, if you're an artifact deck in green, including token treasures, clues, foods, all that kind of stuff, this card's $8. It's not bad for $8. Hey, here's another dinosaur, but these are dinosaurs on a damn spaceship, dude. Wrecking the place, pressing the buttons. 4 red and a white, creature dinosaur, 7/7 with vigilance and trample. Not a bad stat line for 6 mana right there. Other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1, have vigilance and trample. It's got some suspend shenanigans there. And when you're removing time counters, you're creating a little 2/2 red and white dinosaur creature token with flying and haste. That's a pterodactyl, dude. This guy, he's out there making damn pterodactyls. It's only $8, man, you know, which is only nice in a dinosaur deck or an army in a can in a deck manipulating time counters. Not a bad card. I don't think it's worth $8. Now this guy is worth his weight in gold. The Auton Soldier, 4 blue artifact creature, alien soldier, it's a 0/0. You may have this guy enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, any single one, except it's not legendary. It's an artifact in addition to its other types and has Myriad. $7 for this, worth every damn penny, brother. These guys looking like a damn Latter-day Saints brigade out there, a bunch of Mormons stealing your lawn gnomes out there. This card is awesome, dude. You get to repeat all those ETB effects. I love clones, love this effect. This gets a bunch of value, $7. And the Falaman Tyrannosaurus, I'm only one of those things, brother. 5 red for a creature dinosaur, it's a 5/5 with menace. This guy has a paradox. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this thing deals 3 damage to any target. Then put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. This is a lot of text on a damn card, dude. This guy is flaming and a Tyrannosaurus, which are 2 fine things to be in 2024, dude. This is a Cast from Exile payoff that's nothing to sneeze at. $6. Now rounding out the top 8 of priciest new designs in this set is Quantum Misalignment. 4 and a blue for a sorcery. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control except it isn't legendary. Has rebound. Coming in at just under $5. This card does a lot of work for your build around commanders, getting double value, double the fun, and triple the Martha Stewarts out there, man. Listen, I know that's not really Martha Stewart, but a guy can dream, okay? So that rounds out the top 8 priciest new designs in this set. And a lot of them are very good cards, you know. A lot of them really went places that we haven't gone before. We got some Dinosaurs, we got some non-legendary legend type of things going on. But are there any good reprints? Any good deals? Now how about this card, the Wedding Ring? About to ask Martha Stewart to marry me with this thing, dude. 2 white for an artifact. When it enters, if it was cast, target opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card, you draw a card during their turn. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life during their turn, you gain that much life. This thing was about $20 prior to this reprint, and guess what? It's a good card, man. Except, you know, it's giving your opponents resources. But people like politics because they're nerdy weirdos, you know? And they like to marry their bros, dude. That's my favorite thing to do. Now, I do want to give a shout out to these lands too, man. Duels that come in tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. These are also from Innistrad. These are all $5 and down. Really good for Commander. You know, check them out if you haven't. And then we have this thing here, speaking of lands, the War Room. So this is tap, add colorless, or 3 in tap. Pay life equal to the number of colors in your commander's color identity. Draw a card. So this is card draw on a land. Pretty good, man. This was a little pricey. It had a couple reprints and is under $2. Not a bad utility land. There was a time when this was way up there, man, back in the Commander Legends days. Oh, but how about this, man? The Wound Reflection, 5 and a black for an enchantment. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. Last reprint prior to this one was in Double Masters and was up around $10, man. It gets a little cheaper, goes back up. This card is really good, but as a bulk banger, it rips, dude. It's under $1.50 for the Doctor Who version. You got these 2 people dancing out there. They're looking into each other's eyes. But watch out, man, because they both have knives, dude. You don't want to get into a knife fight. Then you have a Waterlogged Grove. So this is a land. Tap, pay 1 life, add green or blue, and 1 in tap. Sacrifice it, draw a card. This is a Modern Horizons original that was part of a cycle that got reprinted into the Doctor Who decks, but these are down to about bulk price, dude. This is under $1 right now. These cards, you know, they're not terrible, man. Now remember the talismans, man. Never forget the talismans. So the talismans from this set are pretty cheap. As an old man, as I am, I've got the perspective to recall when these were a little pricier, but they've been reprinted into oblivion, dude. Almost all these Universes Beyond sets have talismans in them. Alright, man, so what are my picks for the bulk bangers, the bulk beaters, the bunky skunky cheapos? That's a treat for the hyenas out there, man. Listen, I'm going to pick out these cards and you're going to say, whoa, why didn't anybody ever tell me about this? Well, that's why you watch this channel, dude, because I'm going to tell you about it. Look at these guys, dude. They're going to the gym, brother. The Jadun Enforcers, 5 red and a white creature, alien rhino soldier. It's an 8/8 with trample. No more than 1 creature can attack you each combat. Not bad, dude. Has suspend for 6, 1 red and a white. This card, man. I love this. This guy just has a rhino head. He's just a big boy for 7 mana, dude. You know what I mean? This guy looks like some of my bros who do a little too many steroids at the gym, dude. He's just a value beater, and I love him. And his helmeted bros out there. This is the guy who bought all the secret lairs, the Star Whale. It's a 6 blue creature, alien whale. It's an 8/8 with flying and vigilance. Other creatures you control have ward 2, has suspend for 6, 1 blue. Damn, dude, 8/8. This fella's $1.50, is an excellent budget reanimator target, especially if you want a little skim coat of protection for your commander out there. Take a minute to appreciate this guy and his majesty, dude. The Beast, the Deathless Prince. 2 black and a red for a legendary creature demon. It's a 6/6. When you cast a spell, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it, it gains menace and haste until end of turn. The Beast enters tapped with 6 stun counters on it. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to its owner, untap this guy and draw a card. Listen, man, you ever see the end of Rosemary's Baby? When they say, Satan is his father. You know, listen, man, it's not my dad. My dad's hairier than this guy, but this is a crazy theft deck piece. drawing cards, taking names for his Book of Doom, dude? Come on, man. Is this Atraxa, the Empress of Mars at home, dude? No. This is Araxa, 2 red legendary creature, alien warrior. It's a 5/4 with trample, has battle cry, and also has paradox. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, create a 2/2 little red alien warrior creature token, just a cute little guy. Nice stats for 4 mana, and that battle cry is nice in a go wide deck. She's kinda sexy if you're into ants, or aunts as they're called around these parts. Then you got this guy, he's just a big damn green beater, dude. He's got the Lupari Shield Adventure, 1 in a green sorcery. Humans you control gain indestructible until your next turn. He's also a Vigilance Trample Haster. When he attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each human you control. This guy's just a loyal hound, dude. He's a 5/5. He's a damn schnauzer. But he's got an axe, dude. Pretty nice in a counters deck with a human commander. Interesting. He's a dog. People love dogs, man. Just don't give your dogs an axe. And the last bulk budget banger I wanted to talk about is a new design that could be a great build around commander, the Master Multiplied. 4 black and a red, legendary creature, Time Lord Rogue. He has Myriad, he's a 4/3. The legend rule doesn't apply to creature tokens you control. Triggered abilities you control can't cause you to sacrifice or exile creature tokens you control. This is a little more powerful than I gave it credit for at first blush, dude. Cards that create token copies like Delina Wildmage, stuff that's Myriad, Feldon, Jaxus. They make those wonderful tokens and they never get sacrificed, dude. I love cards that make tokens like this, man. This guy desperately needs haste, but once he gets it, man, this is gonna get out of hand real quick. So listen up, man. That's a little retrospective here on Doctor Who. It's almost a year. Released in October of last year. We're getting into September right now. And you know what, man? I still don't like this set. There's something about regular dudes running around in their British foppish way that just turns me off, man. But you know what? Some of the dinosaurs and some of the other cards, they're really cool designs, man. So, just take it easy. The damn British are always making a mess out there, dude. Look what they did to this country right in the beginning. They came over and they started messing around, and we had to go have a tea party, dude, and toss them on out of here. We said, go back to Britain, dude, with your bad teeth. Nicky G, Better Commander, signing off.